All right, hey kiddos. Today we are going to be practicing how we as artists can create space in our artwork. Because what we're doing is we're drawing. This is a flat, two-dimensional piece of artwork, a drawing. And it doesn't have any space. There's no depth. It's just a flat drawing. But we as artists have this magical superpower where we can create this illusion of space. And we're going to use position, where objects are on our paper, whether they're at the bottom of the paper or at the top, to create some space. We're going to use size, how big or how small we draw something can give the illusion of space. And we're going to do some overlapping. We're going to draw objects that are in front of or behind other things to create space. And remember our bonus keywords here: foreground, the front, things that are closest to us are in the foreground or the front, and the background is going to be everything in the back, everything that is behind the foreground. So let's practice creating some space. First things first, we are going to use our pencils and we are going to draw a straight horizon line that goes from one edge of the paper all the way across to the other edge. See how my line goes from one edge to the other? Also notice I drew my line not too close to the top, not too close to the bottom, right above middle, right about there. This is our horizon line. And guess what? We've already created some space. This is my foreground. This is my background. Yeah. Now let's throw in another line. We're going to draw a line, a diagonal line that goes from this corner all the way to here. So we're going to go from here all the way to here. And actually, you know what? I'm not going to start my line right on top of this line. I'm going to slide my pencil down a little bit. And then I'm going to draw a nice, slow, smooth diagonal line all the way to the edge of the paper. There. Now, here's the cool thing. This is our horizon line, and this diagonal line that you just drew, this is actually going to be a sidewalk. Now, a sidewalk usually has some lines or cracks that run through it, right? So we can go ahead and draw those lines now. And I'm going to draw a line right here from one edge of my sidewalk all the way over. And then I'm going to go up a little bit and I'm going to draw another line that goes straight across and all the way to the edge of my paper. And I think I've got room for one more line right here from the sidewalk all the way to the edge of the paper. There. Can you see in your imagination? This is the sidewalk. Here is my ground. Here is my background. So this is going to be like all the sky area, and this is going to be ground. Now, you might come across one of these objects. I'm going to start drawing, and I want to see if you can guess what exactly it is that I am going to be drawing. So I'm going to draw a shape right here. I'm going to draw a big circle right there. Any ideas yet? All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw another line this time. I'm going to draw a line that goes from here, it goes up, and then back down. And then I'm going to draw one more big curved line. All right, can you guess what it is? Yeah, I'm drawing a snowman. Now you'll notice that my horizon line is going right through my snowman. That's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. If you wanted to, you could get an eraser and erase it, or you can just leave it and color over it later. Now, let's go ahead and add some more details into our background so that we can create more space. So right now we've got our sidewalk. It's closest to us. We've got our snowman right here in our foreground. It's nice and big. We drew it big, so we know that that's closest to us. Now, if I want to create some more space and really let people know that this is far, far away, I could draw some houses back here. But would I draw my houses really big? No, I would draw my houses really small because I want people to think that these houses are far away in the background. So I'm going to draw one house, a small house. Just a simple shape. It is a square. On top of that square, I'm going to add a triangle. Now, I know that in my neighborhood there's more than one house. So I'm going to draw another longer rectangle. And this house, I'm going to add another level. I'll add a triangle up here. Boom. And now let's see. I'll add another. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do some overlapping. I'm going to draw a house behind my snowman. Watch how I do this. I'm going to first imagine in my head, I'm going to visualize what the house might look like. I'm using my pencil to imaginary draw it. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw a line that goes straight up. It's right next to my snowman. And then I'm going to go right over and stop when my line hits that snowman. So that the rest of my house is behind the snow person, right? That's overlapping and that's showing space. This snow person closest to us, the house is behind it. Now I can finish it off and I can add a roof. Just going to add a simple triangle top, and I'm just going to bring it down and let it end wherever it hits that snowman's head. And then if I wanted to, I could keep adding more details. Anything in the foreground is going to be in the front at the bottom of the paper. So let's think, what else could we put down here? Maybe, well, if this is a snowman, there might be some, let me add some details to my snowman. So here are some stick arms, and I'm doing a double line just to add some more depth. And let's say maybe this little twig got broken there. And on this hand is a mitten. But oh, this mitten has fallen off, and I'm going to draw it on the sidewalk here. And I'm going to draw it nice and big right here so that it looks like the mitten is nice and close to us. So watch how I do this. I'm going to draw an oval, and then on one end of the oval, I'm going to go up and down. I made a little hook, and that's going to be the thumb. And then I'm going to bring it back out. I'm going to come back out and then curve it around to meet the other end of the oval. And there is my snowman's lost mitten. So there, by adding that detail, I added space to my foreground by drawing this nice and big. Things that are closest to us in our pictures are bigger than the things that are further away. So that's another great way that we can create space in our artwork. All right, I'm going to add some more details to my artwork, thinking about what I can do to create space. Maybe draw some more overlapping, maybe draw some smaller snowmen in the background. Ooh, that could be a great way to use size. Maybe way back here, I can draw a tiny little snowman. See that? So there I'm using my size to create space. This snowman is very close to us, and this snowman is far, far away because he's so tiny. All right, I'm going to add my details and show you what it looks like at the very end, and I can't wait to see what yours looks like.